Call hello, Yahweh Bashim Yashar, Basham Hakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, as well as honor to the men under the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect and those who hope to be of that number. This is on the UK government website, policy paper, the UK Digital Identity and Attributes Trust Framework. As it says, the government is inviting feedback on new requirements for organisations wanting to provide and consume digital identity products or services. Details. Digital identities are an easy way to help us prove who we are without the need for physical documents. Here they go, pushing the convenience of having everything digital, having digital documentation. They can also help us prove things about us, such as our age and or our qualifications. This document sets out the government's vision for the rules governing the future use of digital identity. It is part of the government's wider plan to make it quick and easier for people. There's that convenience again, for people to verify themselves using modern technology. The aim is to create a process as trusted as using passports or bank statements. And it says the government is inviting comments and feedback. Regardless of the comments and feedback, if it's positive or negative, they're still going to push for the digital identities. This new trust framework lays out a set of rules organisations should follow, including principles, policies and procedures and standards governing the use of digital identity. The framework sets out areas such as how organisations should handle and protect people's data, what security and encryption standards should be followed, how user accounts should be managed, how to protect against fraud and misuse. Once it is finalised, we expect the framework to be brought into law. There you go. The government is going to introduce UK government is going to introduce digital identities to its residents, and they already have these companies telling them, look, we're going to tell you what you can do with this information, how to treat it, how to not breach confidentiality and all that. And ultimately this trust framework is going to lead to the microchip, the mark of the beast. Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and their foreheads, and that no man might buy and sell, save he that has a mark, or the name of the beast and the number of his name. It is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603. The point I wanted to get, he causeth all, everyone, both small and great. Small in status, he could be an everyday Joe, a nobody, an invincible person who's not even noticed by anyone. And great, you could be a social media influencer, you could be a celebrity. Rich and poor, that's self-explanatory. By the time Esau mandates the microchip, the middle class would have been decimated. As we see right now, it's being decimated. Free and bond, those who are able to move around freely, and those who are in prison to receive a mark, charagma. It's a scratch or etching. It's a mark of certitude of idolatrous images, because if you take this mark, you're making E your God. You're making E your idol, your God. And Allah said, thou shalt have no other gods before me in Exodus 20. In their right hand or in their foreheads. Scripture tells, in other places of Revelation tells us, those who receive it in either hand. It doesn't just say right hand. Or in their foreheads, them brain chips. And that no man might buy and sell, save he that had the mark, except he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, and they come all together. I'm going to take the mark of the beast. Yeah, it says here is wisdom, let him that understand count the number of the beast, but it is the number of man, and his number is 603, 666. Kai, stigma. Stigma is a mark of disgrace. You're going to be disgraced if you take this mark. The Lord is going to destroy you. He's not going to save you. And 666 is the universal product code. You 6 in the front, 6 in the middle, and 6 at the end of every barcode you find. Okay, but the mark of the beast is going to contain all your financial and medical records. That's why I read the scripture. It's going to replace all your paper documents, all your documentation, your passport details, your insurance details, your academic achievements, your grades. All of that's going to be on the microchip, the RFID microchip, which they plan on implanting inside people's bodies. The Lord told us not to get cutting in the flesh. The Lord those who take it, Revelation 14:9-11, thermonuclear fire and chariot fire coming their way. So I'm going to leave it there. Leave the link to this in the description box. Hopefully this video was edifying. Until next time, Shalom.